Hi there. This is a response video to a thread/topic that BigStar1000 did concerning books about music. So I picked out the only books about music I have. There's 5. So yeah, I don't know if they're my favorite because I haven't read all of them, but you know, they're books that I'm interested in, so I'm going to show them. This one I have read, and BigStar1000 showed it in his video as well. Rip It Up and Start Again. Post-punk 1978 to 1984. It's for some period it's been my Bible, like religiously taking names from this book and trying to find them on vinyl, and I managed to find them on vinyl, a lot of them. It's a really interesting read. He goes in depth on artists, on subgenres, on labels, and it's well written. I really like it. So Rip It Up and Start Again. Then a book I bought because of the fact that his krautrock sampler, the book he released before this, was out of print, and I just didn't want this book to go out of print before I bought it. It's Julian Cope's Jap Rock Sampler, which basically is a book about the Japanese rock scene in the 60s and early 70s, early to late 70s. I haven't read it yet, but it looks interesting. There's like complete lists and pictures here. A lot of pictures from, you know, bands, 7 inches. There's top 50s in there. It's just really interesting, but it's really hard to get these records. So I doubt if I ever will hear any of these. But still, it's a really nice book, and I hope to start reading this in the near future. Then, Bubblegum Music is the Naked Truth. I love bubblegum music, 60s bubblegum music and early 70s bubblegum music, above all. And this book goes in depth on the music, the artists, the way they were marketed from the early period of the bubblegum scene, like the Monkees, up until at this time. I don't know what the last bands were, but I think it was Britney Spears. The period from Oops, I Did It Again. That's in here. If they would do it now, they would re-release this book. It would go up to probably Justin Bieber, because face it, that's all bubblegum music. I don't like that. I like the early period, of course. So this goes in depth on that. Yeah, what I've read from it, it's really informative. It's filled with humor, with lists, with just crazy stuff. And it's if you love bubblegum music, this is highly. This is a must-have. That's what I'm trying to say to you. This is a Dutch book. Beatmeisjes, 1963 to 1969. Beatmeisjes means beat girls, and what this is, these were articles in a newspaper that were compiled in this book, and actually these articles were short interviews, meetings that this writer, Frank Dam, had with a lot of Dutch women who were in the pop/beat period. It's filled with pictures, like every interview has a picture, and it looks really interesting. I haven't read it yet, but I'm really interested in the stories behind the persons who made the music. It came with a CD, which I think is awesome. Some really good tracks on there. So there you have Beatmeisjes. And the last book I have is a book that I just love, and that's High Fidelity. by Nick Hornby. This is a must-have if you collect records, if you love music. It's not a non-fiction book like the previous ones. This is a fiction novel, and it's well written. It's just great. It's something that I think everyone, probably everyone already has it from the music community on YouTube. And if not, you should get it. Trust me, you should. It's really that good. Get this book and get the movie. They're both equally as good. So yeah, that's my little pile of books that I have, and I don't know if I'm gonna get a lot more books. There are some books out there that I want. There's a book about American hardcore called American Hardcore that I really would like. But otherwise, I'm not too fond of non-fiction books. So, hope you enjoyed it.